Welcome back to the garage. This video is just an intro video to I made a Diablo 4 clip. It's about the druid in action. It's season 14 after a major update. I can't get into all updates right here. I'm just trying to make this quick before it. I just wanted to make another one other than I've been making World of Tanks videos. So now I wanted to, showcase a little Diablo 4. This game I love, been playing for years, since the original. When I really didn't have the time to play MMORPGs. For example, some of you that aren't familiar with it, that's World of Warcraft, things like that, where it takes a lot of people and stuff. Diablo has always been the action RPG, so you can pick it up, but you get to, uh, grab loot, farm for stuff, make your character, and there's cooperation. You can have 4-player dungeon crawls and stuff like that. So I like it. It's quick and appeases my speed addiction. As you can see in this video, I'll explain a little bit more during the video. I try to highlight stuff. You can just pause the video and look at the build and stuff. I pulled things from everywhere. You'll see the spirit wolves. That's the main thing that revolves around. And then this season's not too much time left in it. I'm gonna play around with some stuff, but next season on Diablo 4, I'm gonna make some ground one to max level and stuff to see how far we go. And I'll record the journey. I'm going to do a necromancer. So I'm just showing you the druid showcase. I really love what they did with the necromancer as well. So without further ado, we are going to get right into the action. Here you go. And thanks for watching. All right, everybody, I'm going to take it from here. It's just me again. No, I wanted to watch a little video, and give you some commentary in there and stuff. You're going to see me cleaning up some stuff here. I apologize, but still getting good with the editing and stuff, so all my raw footage is really good. You'll see here I paused to show you what items I'm currently using. Again, anybody really, really, really good at Diablo, you're going to see this play. What is all this stuff? I'm just a casual gamer, disclaimer right there. But I love to play. When I have time. Again, like I've said in my intro, if you haven't, you can go back to my channel and listen to that. I love casual gaming. I love it's just what I have time for right now. I do try to take it further every time. Even Diablo is I love it because every season I try to. This season, this is the furthest I've gone. So you'll notice on the screen that I have Torment 5, Torment 5, the difficulty. I've never made it that far, especially pet classes, right? I play pet classes. I say it because I'm lazy. I like things to fight for me, I just want to collect loot, see the shinies. And you can see here I have 4 bears, 6 werewolves. I use the ruin set for the spirit wolves, and I put them on as long as I have a summon up. They'll keep summoning. I don't know the specifics, but the ruin if you find it. I'll have to dig out the other thing. Maybe I'll make comments about my gear setup. That'll probably be good as far as my ruins. My next ruin, I think I used the rally perk for the paladin. Classic mistake here in this new one. So we have the war plans. I love this new edition where you can just buy a collection of quests and they set you on that. If you're not familiar with D4, once you get max and you start doing level 70 is your max. Paragon levels start after that, up to 300 points. You're grinding. That's what it turns into. You're gonna just grind out points, but you used to have to do the sections of stuff as far as doing riff runs, things like that. They're not called riffs anymore. I don't know the name of them right off the top of my head. Running in a Helltide, which is a zone in the map that gets taken over, and you just go in there and just start smashing things, and getting items and stuff like that. That's what it comes to, gear driven. So I measure myself in these runs by how fast I can do it, because it becomes, from what I've read about speed. This is not too bad here. I was playing my Necro the other night, and I noticed that it can go a little faster, even without my character actually adding any, DPS to the situation. I love dogs, I love the wolf, I love druids, I do love my necromancer. I'm a D2 diehard with necromancer. Been playing, Diablo since the first one. But here, I'm just using Lightning Storm, Poison Creeper, Cataclysm. I try to get my ultimate timer, cooldown timers down, so I can throw that thing out as much as I want. Wolves are your DD, that's your nuke. The new thing they added here was, though, they changed the whole skill set for every class, but again, this is just about the druid. The pets are strong now. I could easily killing stuff here. Probably take it to Torment 6, 7. I just don't. I haven't pressed the issue now because the season's only got like 15 days left in it, so I've been working on other projects and stuff. I'm just trying to get you guys some variety for the channel. And then, now we're in a Cuirass Vizier run here. That's what we've been in. Again, like, I love war plans because it'll get you into it, and then right from the map you can teleport right to it. The only problem with doing a teleport right from the map is it gives you, it looks like, the lowest setting you can do for any of the runs that you're doing. You'll notice that I only put a yellow in here and stuff. I didn't pump up the volume because I wanted the footage just to show. It's more about how the class is just chewing through everything, and I'm sure other classes are faster, I'm not saying that. It's only so much time in the day, right? But again, here, so you'll notice Lightning Storm. Your biggest thing is because on my Paragon points I have the poison, which does 60% more damage when something's poisoned when close to you. You'll see it's all compounding, right? And because of my spirit skill, the 15 to 20% chance it resets, it's resetting all the time. And I have 3 creepers out because of all the buffs and everything like that. I try to get as many pets as I can. You're gonna love the necromancer build if you like pets, because that one there's got a lot. It reminds me of Diablo II and how that necro, I always called it a train. The train was running and you had to turn that thing around to get all your minions to follow you and stuff. So these runs here, I've already got all the spirit for it and everything pretty much. I'm just going to do this last one. That's going to seal the deal. I've always designed my characters around, like, AoE. I feel that's what gets you the speed, but then you have to have a little bit of single target action for bosses and, fights to end it and stuff. Because if you're just nothing but AoE, when you get into that match with a single target, you're losing out on DPS, in my opinion, Again, while we're waiting here to load in, disclaimer, I'm not a min-maxer. I've said that in other videos. I try to look at numbers. I'm a gameplay person. If it feels fluid, I measure the strength of my character by, can I do the next level? I'll go into it, and if I get pulverized, I'm not ready for it. I got to figure out my gear, level up my gear. You'll see in the gear I have it fully upgraded and stuff. If you want, in the comments below, maybe I should make a basic Diablo video. I haven't thought about that yet. It would be cool to explain, how Diablo works. At this point, I'm just showcasing my work that's done in the game right now. And then here, this is the main boss fight. A little sluggish again, but got the job done. Now we're cutting right into what was a Nightmare Dungeon run. I use the randoms on here, so again, back to the map that he gives you for your quest. You can hold the trigger and it'll teleport you right to whatever you need to do, but it chooses random. But There's also in this season was a, do so many, the new land dungeon runs, and you get them more instead of trying to get sigils randomly out in the world. I found that you get them just by doing the default. I think it's Tyrael that's giving you these fights. I could be wrong. To know where these new dungeons are, and you get a reward as part of your season rewards. So yeah, I love Nightmare Dungeons. They're probably one of my favorite styles of run here. Things are just dropping. I ran into some goblins and just totally nuked them. I love Cataclysm. I love when that Lightning Storm are going. It just makes me feel like it's total chaos in the game, right? You just start lighting stuff up. You see me, I'm popping off Poison Creeper almost every time I do forget. You can see me here pushing buttons. I do fumble. I wanted to let you guys know what set I'm using. It's the Beast set, I'll call it. It's all pluses to pets, again, pet class guy. So I was just looking at what ruins I had because I saw I picked up that legendary ruin, but I don't have a gem that lets me use all my ruins yet. I have to work on that. Always pro tip there, check out the blood orb drinks, because you always trigger a random event off of them, and you always get good loot, and you never know which one has it. It could be the beginning of these fights, everything. I've triggered them all over the place. Even while I was talking, I just looked up and that boss is down. So again, this is just Torment 5. I think even at this level, with not even perfect gear, nothing set on this character, it's pretty formidable. I'm excited for next season to really see where this can go as far as the pet class. I have another video for this season 14 for my Necro. I said that I'm going to start out as the Necro next season and really try to get some videos of the progression of where I go and how I play the character and stuff like that. I think it'll be really cool to try that series. It's a new YouTube channel, so if you've made it this far in my video, I got a lot of content that I'm planning, for games and games that I play and stuff. And Twisted's Garage is just about casual gamers, people that can get along, that you're looking for something, for a little bit of entertainment, watching me, trying to do stuff. Here, I didn't even know I was in an event for a second, then it's over. Boom. So what I'm doing here now, this is a Helltide run. You have to open 2 chests, so you have to get enough of the things to open the chest. If you want 75, you're looking at 150. It's great. Math is good. I can't even remember all the things you have to get, I do have the skills. I'll let you know right now, my button layout too. My X button is the Wolves Strike. My A button is Earth Spike. I did just pick up a legendary piece of equipment I'm trying out. It's a ring that gives you all Earth Spike skills no matter what, and I think it's like 35% plus damage on your Earth Spike, so I'm checking that out. I don't think I find it. I might have found it in this video, but I didn't equip it or play around with it. My right trigger is the Lightning Storm, so I constantly keep my Lightning Storm up and powered when I'm in battle to try and throw it 1-2, 1-2. I think of it like a boxer, you throw 1-2 punches all the time, and then you throw Cataclysm's an uppercut, right? My Poison Creeper too, you always try to keep that out, because anything that's poison, you do mega damage. I'm trying one of these here in a Helltide. I use these to measure how I am, because some of them I can't last there. I don't know what the event's called, where it's taking your life force out while you're doing it. That's a great toughness measure, So I did find that to get back. So, and then my bumper's always my ultimate, and that's Cataclysm. And then Ravens. Ravens is really a good one too. To me, Ravens was an option. I was using, man, what was I using? I can't remember what I was using instead of Ravens, but I figured I could get bonuses more for pets. They count towards pets, you know. I did read that the Spirit Wolves get your stats from your pet stats, you know, so they just add to it. I can see there's like, I never really counted, but there's like 4 to 8 of them too, and they do a freeze. That's what's great about them. They really freeze out and lock up stuff. So that's the ring that I put on too. It gives me 18% more damage to frozen targets, you know. So I gotta see how that works out and stuff like that. I really gotta figure out how to get better numbers now that I'm doing, you know, content stuff. I'm gonna try and do that. I love the scream Cataclysm. You hear my druid say that. Sorry about the silence. I like watching just as much as everybody else does. Even my own gameplay, it's really weird. I get a lot of loot. The outfit, you can see that I'm wearing. Anybody has questions for that? I picked up this ancient thing in the store. I have spent money on the game just because I like eye candy. I like to have cosmetic sense, you know. I don't like the play to win scale that games do. Diablo doesn't do it in my opinion, which is great. Other games have, and I won't play those games. I don't like that ability or capability of letting other people just pay money to be better. I know every game's not balanced perfectly, but I don't want you to be able to pay and, you know, be better. That said, I'm good with that. Now just check out the map, one final run. So here you can see I'm using the right trigger to go to it. I thought I was, and now here I am on horse. I was looking for the chest to open up. That's what I'm doing. So try to get this quest over with. I wish you could choose what spells you could use getting off the horse. That would be pretty cool, because I really don't like shapeshifting. I never had. I played a build I followed off of Icy Veins. Shout out to you guys. Great job. I love what you do at your website for all MMOs and action RPGs, which was the werewolf build with the wolves and stuff. It was pretty cool. I played that last season, so I took some ideas, you know, and here we are with this build now, changing the pets and stuff. I just want to thank everybody for watching. Look for more content. You'll see at the end of this video there'll be a couple links for another video and stuff, and enjoy. Look for more stuff to come. I really appreciate, again, I say this to any other creators out there, if you watch this or you're thinking about it, do it. Don't hesitate. And the work that these guys put in, other creators and stuff, I really appreciate it, because you guys laid the ground for it, made YouTube what it is today. So I hope everyone has a good day.